From cleaning cars to building multi-million pound houses. Let's go!
Fake clothes, same watch, fake crepe, same fucks, fake squad, same lots, but flop, ain't what I'm on, aim up, don't stop, we beat leveling, proceeds increase heavily, don't need this man's energy, I be the one, be the one.
So when you say turnkey, you do all the designing, the architectural stuff, and you build it out for them.
Exactly.
Yeah. How much does a house like this go for?
So
prior to the works,
the client purchased this for around about, if this was my house and we needed to make margin, basement.
Yeah.
You would have had to build a basement. If you would have put a 600 square foot basement underneath the footprint, it would have cost you 400k, but you would have got 600 times £2,000 a square foot back.
Yeah.
So you would have made money. We've done some fantastic work for celebrities as well. If the guys bought it, the pound per square foot was quite high, just by us doing the design and build and sprinkling a little bit of magic onto it, it's going to increase the square footage anyway, the pound per square foot.
Yeah.
I would say if they wanted to put this back on the market today,
that's crazy money, isn't
crazy money.
Crazy money.
But this is what sophisticated clients expect.
Yeah, it's another level.
It's another level.
You man busy sleeping when I brainstorm as a plan. Linked handy on the underground, I don't even have to ask. Miss laughing with my brother now, I ain't talking about Dan. Catch up when he lands, snapshot with the fam. KL did a madness, back soon going ham. Come see how we ride out, short change but we smile proud. Been blazed for a while now, stay ready for the jam.
What's up guys, welcome to this week's video. Today we are in lovely Notting Hill Gate area and we are about to visit Nick Jefferies from New Projects at his latest scheme, a small townhouse. So a little bit different to normal. Now Nick has a background in property development, but he switched a while ago and now offers a one-stop service to end users. Although he's not a developer anymore, there are still clear overlaps with what he does. So let's go and find out what he's up to. And there we are. Hey Nick.
Hello, mate.
Hey.
Fancy seeing you here.
How are you doing? You all right?
Good,
to
thank
see
you.
you.
Good
to see you.
Well, welcome to Notting Hill Gate.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. Thanks
No
for having
problem.
us.
No problem.
This is it. Nick, before we jump in to take a tour of your scheme, can you give us a little bit of a background into you? Because you started off doing developments, but then you switched.
Yeah.
But even before that, how did you even get into property and real estate in the first
Well,
place?
a long, long time ago, when I was 16 years old,
Yeah.
my first business was cleaning cars.
Interesting.
So I learned how to make money by, obviously you used to come in to get a car cleaned, and I used to upsell you from a £5 wash up to a 20 quid wash, hoover and vac. And then when I got to about 20, I bought my first car wash in Southsea, and the car wash was going well. And then there was an opportunity to take over an NCP car park. So this car park was in Reading. And basically I did exactly the same. I set the car wash up, I made it a going concern, and then I sold the business. And then that worked really well. So I thought that's the business model I want to take. But in the meantime, I never really wanted to be known as Nick, the car valeter.
Yeah.
Because I used to clean the cars of the entrepreneurs and the developers where I used to live. So I used to want to be like them. I used to want the Porsches and the Lambos and the Ferraris. And then one day, one of them said to me, Nick, look, if you want to get into property, come and work with me and I'll teach you everything I know. So I basically went to work with them in Portsmouth, and they taught me how to find off-market development opportunities. So I did that for about 2 years. Then I got involved in a project in Dubai. So my boss at the time was very entrepreneurial. He was buying real estate in Dubai in 2003, 4, 5. He said, look, get to Dubai. There's a project I want you to work with. Don't forget, 3 years ago, I was cleaning cars.
Yeah.
Then 3 years later, I'm in Dubai working on this 300 unit scheme in the middle of the desert near Hatta and Oman, in the middle of the both of the cities. And that kind of brought me into the world of being an entrepreneur and developing. So, but during the credit crunch, all that stopped overnight. So I had to reinvent myself. So all these skills I learnt, I then came back to London and I started to do off-market finding properties for high net worths. So I did that for about 2 or 3 years. My first deal was I found a project in Deanu Street, Mayfair. We bought it with a high net worth for 2 million. We got a planning gain and we flipped it about 6 months later for 3 million. That gave me an introduction fee. Lovely, thank you. I could feed the family. And then we did another one in Charter Street in Westminster. And then one day, this is where it all changed. One of his friends said to me, Nick, if you find a property, I will give you the money to do it. Thank you.
Right.
I found a property in Primrose Hill. It was a studio apartment.
Mm-hmm.
We bought it from Savills auction for 250,000 quid. We did a light renovation, spending 30 grand on it.
Mm-hmm.
And we flipped it about a month later in one of the estate agents, and we sold it for 350. So bought it for 250, spent 30 on it, sold it for 350 within 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
And then the same investor said, Nick, do you want to do another one? I said, yes. We found another property in Fulham, an unmodernized terraced house. We got planning for a kitchen extension, loft conversion, did the full refurb, bought it for, I think, 550, spent 200 on it, sold it for 950. Hallelujah, I'm making money.
Okay.
Off the back of that, the neighbours said to us, can you do my renovations? Can you do my renovations? So in the end, we started new. That was the birth of new projects 10 years ago. And we turned into a luxury design and build contractor.
That's amazing. What a story. I want to know a bit more, but it's just started raining, so maybe we can...
Let's go in, out the weather.
Start the tour and then we can continue inside. So yeah, we've just walked in. Explain to us what this is. What is this project?
This is a residential terrace property in Notting Hill Gate. So when the client came to us, they wanted the full turnkey design and build service.
That's what you offer now.
That is one of the kind of businesses we offer. Obviously, we still do our own projects, but primarily we're a luxury design and build contractor with 15 years experience based in Fulham. And this is one of the projects we're working on at the moment.
Okay. And so when you say turnkey, you do all the designing, the architectural stuff, and you build it out for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Architecture, interior design, project management and construction.
Okay.
Party walls, building controls, and anything else we need to make it work.
Yeah.
So the client just deals with me. Mm-hmm. We don't deal with any third parties. Everything comes through new.
Okay, cool, great. So when did you start this project? What's the story with this one?
We got the keys probably 1 year ago.
Okay.
We originally stripped it all back, and then it possibly took about 6 months to get all the permissions lined up, because we've got the new kitchen extension. It's in conservation area, so they wanted, that was quite difficult to get the planning through that. And also we took the roof off, we put new roof in, we've taken all the posi joists, put all the posi joists in, and we've dropped the floor by about 1.5 meters in the kitchen to get the head height. Mm-hmm. So there's a hell of a lot have gone in to this project already, and we haven't even started to do the second fix yet.
Just before you carry on, can we just talk through the numbers? So how much does a house like this go for?
So
prior to the works,
the client purchased this for around about 2.4 to 2.5 million pounds. Now we got planning for the full renovation and kitchen extension. So that the whole build and design phase, it will come in around about kind of 900 to £1 million in total.
Wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
But what was the square footage before, and how much new area are you adding?
The existing square foot was 1,390 square feet.
Wow.
So purchase price 2.4.
Yeah.
Pound per area size 1,390 something square feet.
Yeah.
And the square foot we've added is just about this slither here.
Yeah.
So maybe that is 150 square feet.
Wow. That's crazy.
But as you say, they purchased this unmodernized. So there's
Yeah.
going to be a value through the interior design we put into it, because we're using all the best materials, AC, heat pumps, cooling, triple glazed windows, acoustic insulation everywhere. So
no expenses spared on this one.
no.
What is the price per square foot on the build? Are we looking at?
I think including all the joinery, I would say roughly £450 to 500 a square foot.
That's quite a lot.
So this is a super prime area. It
Yeah.
may be a small house, but everything going into it is going to be absolutely fantastic. B&O sound systems. This here is a wine cellar. So basically, obviously the finished floor is going to be up here. And then you're going to have a glass lid on top, which is motorized, which lifts up.
That's crazy.
And then it's a spiral staircase going down.
That's amazing. So, yeah, I guess for the viewers, like, this wouldn't be a development opportunity. This is just for an end user. There's no margin in this, but
long-term margin.
But
if you're going to put your hard-earned money into this, if this was my house and we needed to make margin, basement.
Yeah.
You would have had to build a basement. If you would have put a 600 square foot basement underneath the footprint, it would have cost you 400k, but you would have got 600 times £2,000 a square foot back.
Yeah.
So you would have made money.
Yeah. But makes sense in this kind of location.
100%. Our bread and butter is basement construction, adding value to your property by digging down.
Yeah.
That is it.
You actually were involved in that crazy phase, what was it, 15 years ago in London, where all these high net worths in affluent areas were going for those big basement conversions.
So this was just when New got started. So in 2010, me and my ex-business partner, obviously we did the joint ventures, and then we started to do the renovations and extensions for the neighbours of Fulham, and then we quickly understood the power of social media marketing and branding. So going back when no one really understood paid adverts for Google, I knew if I brought the keyword basement contractors Fulham, basement contractors Chelsea, but back then there was like £1 or something, I would get the phones ringing. So we got our first basement maybe a year after starting our renovations company, and we said, how are we going to do this? But we learned on the job. So our first basement project was in Chesterton Road in Fulham, and we did 1,000 square foot basement, kitchen extension, full refurb, and we were up and running.
Wow.
So we've done some fantastic work for celebrities as well. Very soon after that basement project, we had a chance encounter with a guy called David Gandy, the supermodel. And we were in a coffee shop having a coffee, and my friend said to me, "That's David Gandy." I said, "Who's David Gandy?" So when I went back to the office, I Googled him and I found out he was the D&G model with the white pants. I then sent him a little DM on Facebook. "Hello, mate. Next time you're in Tinto's, do you fancy a coffee?" He responded back a half hour later, "Yes, mate, no problem." Because I think he realised that we were local builders, and he at the time was looking for a renovation project in Fulham. So we helped him find his first development in Mimosa Street, and we got planning for a full basement, a kitchen extension, and a full renovation. And that project was about £800,000 back then. But at the same time, we had a phone call from an Australian lady, and she said, "My client wants a renovations on her commercial unit in Fulham." Well, this client ended up to be the Princess of Pop Kylie Minogue.
No way. Wow.
Yep. So off the back of that
Unbelievable.
commercial unit, we did a prime house in Chelsea, in Drayton Gardens.
Wow. What a story.
So at the time, we had Princess of Pop and
Yeah.
the King of Supermodeling at the same time. And we just rode on the social media.
Yeah, you
We
rode
knew.
that wave.
We knew it.
yeah.
And still to the day, no one really understands the power of social media and branding and marketing and sales like new.
Right.
Creating that content like you do at scale to grab attention,
Yeah.
which will then bring the leads in, whether it be joint venture opportunities for projects or end users where we're going to bring some joy into their life, renovating their dream home.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. What a story. So
at this.
yeah, just going back to this then. So this is for how many bottles can this store?
Thousands probably.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably about 2 meters deep.
Wow.
And it's just all around the
All
outside.
around the outside.
It's beautiful. I think
Yeah.
it's about 40k.
40,000 for
quid.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Should we continue?
Should we go down there?
Yeah. Let's
Watch your step. Welcome to the swimming pool, which we didn't actually want.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, this is
bad luck with the weather today.
This is the new extension, and as you see, look at the head height.
It's
Where
impressive.
the
Yeah.
old finished floor height was here,
Wow. That's like half a meter, right? Or
half a metre. The whole
yeah.
whole garden's been dropped back. We've got underpinning around the perimeter, and this is going to really have the wow factor. We've
Yeah.
got slimline Schuko doors going in. We've got triple glazing skylights and the kitchen extensions going in there.
Yeah.
As you say, we've got all the AC units above your head.
Yeah.
And you may notice that where we took out all the existing joists, we've now got posi joists in
Yeah.
to get the extra head height, because going through, you've got all the ducts and cables and the AC and everything there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So that's giving you extra head height there as well.
A lot of head height.
Yeah.
And that is one brief we had from the client. They needed the maximum head height. Because I think, you know, you've seen the property before, it was just like a small little terraced house, but
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
it's like Doctor Who's TARDIS.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah. That's great. So what's going on here? Like, so this will be the kitchen.
So
is there gonna be...
kitchen along here.
Yeah.
And then island,
Mm-hmm.
and then we've got bespoke joinery going along there,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got a bench, and then we've got plant beds going through the garden right around the back, and then we had to consider to get the planning through. You know, they want the council wants suds. You know what to do with all the rainwater, so that has to be diverted into the plant beds and all that kind of stuff, which is a pain really.
Yeah. Did that drag things out a little bit?
It dragged things out a lot.
Yeah.
Just the SUDS report. I
God.
think it was another 3 or 4 months. God.
Yeah. And so you're not. So the main value add in terms of area is this.
This part here.
This part is
That
there.
is it. That is the value add. But the value add before, this was the kitchen. It was the
Yeah.
galley kitchen.
Yeah.
In the modern way of living, this is just not acceptable.
No,
So
no.
it had to have the kitchen extension.
Yeah.
So, you know, if the guys bought it, the pound per square foot was quite high, just by us doing the design and build and sprinkling a little bit of magic onto it, it's going to increase the square footage anyway, and
Yeah.
the pound per square foot.
Yeah.
I would say if they wanted to put this back on the market today, maybe 3.95 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they lose money
No.
because, you know, this is in such a great location, but 3.95 mil, I think they should find a buyer for that. But
Should
they
do.
love the area, they're never going to sell it.
Yeah. Did you try to
Put a mansard on top.
Yeah, mansard extend it or
Yeah.
anything else?
Obviously, we were the end of terrace. Maybe 100 years ago, this was an end of terrace,
Right.
or before the war.
Okay.
So possibly you could do, but because it's a conservation area, and no one on this side have done a mansard, it's kind of,
It's going to be tough.
yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it stopped raining, so can we take a
Yeah,
look at
come
the
on, let's go up here then.
house on the back?
I think we're waterproof. Yeah, so this
It's a
garden
very
before,
tight site as well, isn't it? I mean, they all are. So yeah, these are all new steels that have
all
gone
new
in
steels,
to support.
their triple glazed windows
Mm-hmm.
from Montford and Wood. Extra special, you know, they're laminated, so
Yeah.
for security as well, the clients really want to make sure that their house is safe if they're not living in there.
Yeah.
All the bricks going to be cleaned, the back of the property is going to be repainted, and it's going to look absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic. This is
great.
all going to be tiled, same as in the kitchen. As I said, beds all around, beautiful lighting.
Yeah, it's going to look great.
Yeah.
It's going to look great when it's done. So the garden here, obviously it's not a huge garden, but I presume are you doing some kind of landscape feature design around it?
There's going to be raised beds around.
Yeah.
The AC pumps are going to be out the back here, the heat pump, and that's going to be boxed in the corner. Mm-hmm. And then I think there's going to be kind of a fire pit here.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, there's not much you can do
No.
in this garden because it's quite tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, should we take a look upstairs?
Yep.
Wow, proper
This
building site.
is the first floor.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the client's office. We're going to be putting in beautiful doors, bespoke joinery across that area there. He's going to have a lovely desk. The client loves Bang & Olufsen, so he's got thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of B&O systems. You know those classic B&O systems where it's got the multi-discs like that. He's got one of those.
Wow.
And he's got these triangle shaped speakers which sit in the corner everywhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
This is just for the study. Yeah.
this is going to be the study. This is the guest's room,
Guest bedroom.
bedroom. So
Okay.
bed going to be there.
Yeah.
Bespoke joinery here. As you see, AC in all the rooms. Posi joists everywhere. Triple glaze acoustic windows everywhere. Acoustic floor matting is going to go on the flooring, ceiling, walls, everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Currently, this is just their welfare room.
Yeah. That's good. So, are there level changes on this floor as well?
The levels we've gone up on every floor
Right.
to get extra height in every floor.
Yeah.
So if you would have come in here 3-4 months ago, you would have walked in and you would have seen an empty shell.
Right. Okay.
Nothing at all. Roof off.
Yeah.
All the walls out.
Yeah.
All the ceilings out. So
Yeah.
we've gained maybe 2 or 3 inches per floor going up.
Yeah.
So going down here.
So there is a level change from here to there.
Yeah, this is the kind of a utility room area here. Washing machine, tumble, dryer.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be a pocket door here into like a family bathroom, toilet, shower. This area here.
Yeah.
So we've got a nice skylight up here, and then we've got wardrobes going, wrapping round
Yeah.
each section. Wow. No expense spared in the joinery.
No.
Everything's going to be amazing. The Crestron, Lutron lighting systems going in.
Yeah. That's mad. Amazing.
It's just the amount of ducting.
What are these red ducts for?
For the AC, for the heat exchange system in there.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so this is the wardrobe, walking wardrobe.
Walk-in wardrobe.
Right, and then
going
we go
behind,
go
you've
up
got
that way.
the master and the ensuite. So, as you see, this is the master ensuite. All the insulation's going in, and you can even tell now just by the tone in the room. It's like very dead now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you've got, this is the master.
This is the master.
suite, the
This is
master
going to
bedroom.
be absolutely beautiful. We got an onyx headboard backlit. All the joinery is going to be amazing. The marble. This is going to be floor to ceiling marble.
Right.
Marble skirtings, marble architraves. It's all coming from the client's friend's quarry in Turkey.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
pocket doors
incredible.
going in.
Yeah. So what's happening here? Shower,
A
loo.
WC,
Yeah.
the shower. The client did want a steam room, but to get this turned into a steam room, it's so much hassle. What you know, the infrastructure to get the unit sealed up. So we thought we leave that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Big spacious bathroom.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, so much has gone in to the design. Months
Imagine,
and
yeah.
months and months. And the clients are very smart. The lady is like a data scientist, really
Yeah.
clever. Her parents are developers in Turkey, so she's been brought up developing. So she's kind of project managing us. She's on it, and the husband he works for a fund, so
Right.
they're really smart.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I can see this. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's gone in. I can see behind the layers that, you know, already you've done quite a fair bit.
Yeah, this is this is kind of, obviously, if this was a development opportunity which we were doing, then there's clever ways we can do things to get the same look, but maybe not spending as much money.
Yeah.
But saying that, we are in the prime area of London, and just because you live next door to me there and I do my own property, your pound per square foot could be lower because we've used better materials. You know, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
And that's how Candy made their money.
Yeah.
Because they made their designs look amazing.
Yeah.
So someone wanted to spend a little bit more money pound per square foot than their neighbour.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. And
Yeah.
that's what all kind of high-end designers want to achieve.
Yeah.
Yes, you spend a little bit more money on the designs, but it's worth it in the end.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's
definitely.
done.
You've come back.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, just looking up at the ceiling, there's a lot of stuff that's gone in. Can you just let us know, what are these things?
What
These.
I think
Are these part of the AC?
part of the AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of the AC.
Yeah.
And I get these. See the bits in the middle? That's
Yeah.
they're just protecting it to stop the dust going in there.
Right.
So that diffuses the air.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the AC system and all the M&E, 160,000 quid, 170.
Wow.
So heat pump, AC, AV,
Yeah.
all the electrical, all the plumbing.
Wow.
That's gone out to a separate specialist.
Yeah. That's crazy money, isn't
Crazy money.
it? Crazy money.
But this is what sophisticated clients expect.
Yeah. It's another level.
It's another level.
Yeah.
This is the level we've been for kind of 15 years.
Yeah.
And there's levels above us.
Yeah.
You know, my friend, who is one of the main people at Rigby, their minimum pound per square foot for their renovations is £650 a square foot. They will reject a project if they can't reach £650 a square foot.
That's mad.
That's nuts.
That is.
I said,
that's another level.
Pass my way, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah. That's incredible.
But yeah,
That's incredible.
it's this is London, isn't it? Best city in the world.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, look, yeah. Let's go back down.
that was it.
Thank you, thank you.
No problem.
No, it's been
problem.
good. No, I appreciate you taking the time out
We've
and
got
showing us around.
another probably 3 or 4 months left to finish.
Wow.
That's what the client wants.
Okay. Do you think that will be done?
Well, we want to get them in before Christmas, but maybe the snagging will happen after Christmas.
Right.
And the joinery is not going to go in this side of Christmas because we haven't even ordered the joinery yet.
Yeah, and it's high-end joinery, right?
Yeah.
It takes time.
And they just want to get in the house, basically.
Yeah.
So, as you said, it's not that far to make it, you know, by next week, all the plasterboard will be going on there.
Yeah.
And the skimming can take place.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm sure it'll be happening very quick from this point onwards
yeah,
now.
no, definitely.
But yeah, no, it's looking great, honestly.
Thank you.
Looking great. And what you've done for such a, you know, essentially quite a small space, tight space, I think you've maximized it as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of work's gone in. So
Yeah.
well done. So what else have you got in the pipeline? Do you have, what are your future plans?
So, as you know, or you may not know, we've set up in Dubai. So New Projects is now in Dubai. So I've got that history with Dubai, and I go back on holiday there every year. And there is an opportunity to renovate and extend the old villas on the Palm, Arabian Ranches, Emirates Hills. So that is what we are going to do. I've got a team over there. We call it the dream team: architects, interior designer, project managers, and contractors. But what we're going to do, we're not going to use unskilled labor. We're only going to use British trades, and we will fly them over to do the projects in Dubai.
Wow.
And in the end, if they like it, they'll probably relocate with their families. So we're not going to risk handing our beautiful designs over to an unskilled team. We want to make sure the projects we win are the creme de la creme, the top 1%. We want to make sure the owners are driving the Bugattis, they're wearing the $1 million watches, and they got $20 million of art. They're our clients.
Fair enough.
And also we're working on a few joint ventures. I've got one in Clapham for 4 units and one in Shepherd's Bush for 6 units. So there's a few things bubbling away.
Definitely. Yeah. You often hear about the poor quality of construction in Dubai. So I can see why there might be a market for
using unskilled labour.
Yes.
So you may have a load of senior management. But underneath them, there be thousands of Pakistani, Indian, wherever they come from in the world.
Yeah.
So that is what we're going to break. And that is my mission, my goal, is to get that level of British build quality over to Dubai. And then that's the holy grail.
Yeah, sounds good.
That's the holy grail.
Sounds good. Okay, well, look, good luck with that.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
We all need it.
So guys, that's the end of this week's video. Nick's story is inspiring. What a positive character, very entrepreneurial, ups and downs throughout his life, but that's what developers are at the end of the day, entrepreneurs. So, hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, then please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the next one.